Hey everybody, Crazy Cricket here again with another video today. And in today's video, I'm doing a saltwater aquarium update. So I did upgrade the saltwater aquarium to the 10 gallon like I said in the previous video I uploaded last week. So I think I'm going to give a little bit of a tank tour as well. So all this is a standard 10 gallon aquarium. The filter it has is a Tetra 210i internal power filter. It also has a air stone that is bubbling out of one of the pieces of white rock. I think it looks kind of cool, and it'll also add extra water movement for the tank. I'm also going to be getting a power head at some point in the future, but this will work for now. And then I just have these two pieces of live rock that were from the other tank. Now I know this isn't enough for a 10 gallon tank. I am going to get more live rock later this week or possibly next week. I'm going to be getting a piece definitely for right in this front and maybe another piece. I'm going to probably just get one to start out with and just keep getting them one at a time until I build up the tank. And then I have the sand in the bottom, and as you can see there is some food, leftover food on the bottom that the crabs are eating. This big crab is really cool, and it's cool to watch him eat. It's just like picking up the food and eating it. This crab. The stocking actually did change. What I said last week was not fully correct on what was in the tank. That's what I originally had in the tank, and that's what I thought was in the tank. But when I went to move the inhabitants over to this tank, I noticed that we did lose a few things. So we did lose, unfortunately, the two emerald crabs that I had in the tank. I found one of them dead, and I don't know what happened to the other one. And I noticed that I only have 4 hermit crabs. One of them managed to climb up the silicone on the tank. And then I have this hermit crab. And I have this hermit crab. This one, I don't know if it's doing very well because it hasn't really moved. But I have that hermit crab, then there's one up on the silicone, then I have this one, and then I have this one right here. And this one, this shell, this is empty. I did leave it in here though. That's one I found. I think it died and fell out of the shell. So I have that shell that's empty in there just in case one of the others wants to have that shell. It's good to have extra shells in the tank. And I still have my yellowtail blue damsel. For some reason my damsel keeps hiding behind the filter, but hopefully when I get more live rock, it might start hiding in the live rock instead of behind the filter. I might try to get it out from hiding so you can see it in this video. Now I would like to go over what I would like this tank to actually look like, what I would like to have the scape look like in here. So for the scape, I would like to do like a piece of live rock, definitely right here in the front. And then I would maybe maybe do 2 up here and then 1 back here. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to maybe make like where it's like live rock on this side and then this side is open. So that like the crabs can have open space to crawl around. And then the rock will be on this side of the tank. I just think it looks cooler too with saltwater tanks when you have like the live rock on one side and then just open sand on the other. And also I don't want the live rock like in the way of the filter or anything. I want to be able to like be able to get to the filter and make sure it's clean and everything, like make sure that the live rock isn't like stacked up in the way of the filter, so I can get to the filter and like make sure it's not clogged and all that stuff. So I like to have it open on this side, and then I would like to just have the live rock on this side. So I'd like to talk about some future ideas for some inhabitants for this tank. So first, I am definitely going to be getting more hermit crabs and possibly 2 more emerald crabs and try again, since this tank is bigger and I think they'll do better in here. And I want to try again and see if I can keep them alive this time. And second, I am thinking about getting a striped damsel fish or another yellowtail blue damsel. I'm not really sure yet, but I really want to get a black and white striped damsel. I think they're pretty cool fish, and it'll swim around with my damsel that I already have. I think 2 damsels would be fine in this tank. And then I think I might also possibly get some kind of a shrimp, just to kind of hang out in the live rock area and kind of just be a kind of a bottom feeder and just add some movement to the tank other than the 2 fish. I think that would be cool to have in here. But I don't really know exactly what I want yet for this tank, so I'll just see what happens. I've also thought about some crabs like the pom-pom crab or the decorative crab, or different types of like little tiny crabs like that will live in the live rock and clean up the bottom. I'm trying to maybe stick to this being a invert tank and then having 2 fish in here, just like a pair of fish and then a bunch of inverts is what I want to have in this tank. I think is my goal for this tank. It'll just be a invert tank with 2 fish. So I think that's it for this tank. So I would like to go over what exactly is all in this tank again. So there are just 4 hermit crabs and the yellowtail blue damsel. That is all that's in this tank currently. So I think that's about it for this video. This is just an update video of my saltwater tank. I went over a little more information in last week's video. It's my video that will be before this one. This one will be posted after that one. So go check that out if you want to see a little more. Me talk a little bit more about just some other stuff about the saltwater. But this is just a little update. Other than that, I hope you liked this video. And don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Until next time, take care.